That one was interesting. So I think for the first time, one of the things that we were talking about before then translated into my session. Like usually it's like kind of disconnected. But I pretty immediately dropped into coming back to that disempowered story and the reframe or the rewrite of that. A part of it was, I'm angry, frustrated that my body was just like put in that numbness state for so many decades, because I learned to co-regulate the people around me before I learned to regulate myself. And, that served me because that's how I survived. And now in this state, if I had to choose, like I would still choose that version. I would rather learn how to work with myself and regulate myself and like learn how to emote on my own, like than have to learn how to do that with others. Like that piece comes really naturally to me, especially when I drop in with clients for session. Like as soon as I know I'm stepping into the seat of the guide or the space holder, it's so easy for me to co-regulate other people, and I just do it instantly and naturally, and that allows people to feel a sense of calm, ideally safety when they're in relationship with me. And I wouldn't want to give that up. That's a piece of me that I really love, and that's a core part of who I am and what I offer to others. And that piece I wouldn't want to have to try to learn that.
Yeah.
Like I would much rather say like, okay, I'm going to learn how to co-regulate myself and to listen to my own emotions. So that was like a really lovely rewrite of, that sucks. The childhood story sucks. And like a superpower came from that. And that's a superpower that I wouldn't want to give up.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful how that, like, how you were able to reframe that for yourself. How you're taking ownership of the experience that you love about that and how you want to move forward.
And I don't think that there are such things as coincidences, and that's come up 2 or 3 times just in the last couple of days of just meeting random strangers out in the world. And by the end of our conversation, they're sharing things that I would never want to share with a stranger. And I'm like, oh, like we dropped in really, really quickly, and like we got to learn a lot about each other in really short amounts of time. And having that like come up in my session, my light session, was, really, really comforting. Those are things that I think it would be really hard to try to teach those things to somebody else, and like I wouldn't want to have to learn those, and I'd much rather take the time to learn these things. So yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Lots of gratitude. It's weird, like all of these things can coexist all at the same time and all within one session.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you need anything else to feel complete?
Yeah. I feel complete.
Awesome.